The ad districts and others are our partners in career centers around the state. In other words, with the direction of the local workforce development boards, and we have 10 areas in the state, they select who will provide the direct services. In other words, the person that is at the desk and says, okay, we will provide a tuition assistance to you to receive that skills training. As the prime recipient of those funds from the federal government, we have an oversight responsibility on the reporting of those dollars to the Department of Labor, and not only accurate reporting, but they be used only for the types of services that the federal government says they can be used for. So they rely on us, and then we have our 10 workforce areas around the state that actually pass those dollars out. And we are partners in these centers, so we have people in the centers doing unemployment insurance along with our local partners providing tuition assistance and other programs. We want close partners and partners that have full respect for the requirements of oversight on the grant. And one of the reasons that in the recent past a competitive bidding process has been put in place for workforce development boards will require competitive bids on who's going to provide the most for the dollar invested, and that's what we're after. How can we help the most number of people get into jobs for the employers that, quite frankly, are screaming at this point, not able to find individuals to fill slots to meet their current orders. So we're looking for close relationships with partners. We have there's been some history, audit history at Bluegrass Ad, but we're looking for close partners around the state.
So now we have the competitive bidding process happening with the Bluegrass Ad. Do you expect to see that, continue and spread to some of these other ones across the state now?
Yes, so the current contract with Bluegrass Ad ended just by its terms at the end of this month, and a new contract would have to be put in place. We are bringing in a provider on an emergency provision for 6 months to give the Workforce Development Board time to select a provider starting January 1st. So it's really an interim process as they provide in a competitive process who would be the best provider going forward from January 1st.